The following is a production of the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network. Fairfield Trojan Boys Basketball is coming your way on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel. Now, let's get you to the court for Fairfield Trojans Basketball.
Good evening and welcome into Fairfield High School here on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network for some boys basketball. The second game of this doubleheader between the Fairfield Trojans and the Washington Demons. My name is Christian Rasmussen, here with the always great AJ Rowe. Lee Muntz is down at the PA announcing box. You'll hear his name as he announces what I'm already saying because I'm just on top of things better than him. So this is game number 4 for both teams. Fairfield's 1-2, their one win against Fort Madison. They're 1-0 in conference play as well. Washington 2-1, their wins against Albia and Mediapolis, their loss against Keokuk. To this point in the season, Ethan Biscard averaging the leader in points for the Trojans with 12 points, followed by Drew Myers 11.7 and Brock Atwood with 8. Rebounds is Elijah Zillman with 8.3. Assists and steals are both Drew Myers with 3. On the Washington side of things, Rajan Roth leads in both points, rebounds, and also steals, 15 points, 7 rebounds, 2.7 steals. Leading assist giver is Drew Conrad with 3. Both teams pretty similar in points per game this season. About 9 minutes to go until tip-off. This is the pregame show sponsored by Community First Credit Union, but we're going to take a quick break and be right back with you in Fairfield on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Community First Credit Union, we want you to smile more and stress less this holiday season. Right now, we're offering 3 savvy ways to slay this holiday. Enjoy our low intro rate Flex Rewards card, secure a personal loan at a low rate, or save in a flash with Skip-a-Pay. Visit c1stcu.com/holiday loan or stop by a branch for complete details. Slay this holiday with C First. Some restrictions apply. Loans are subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
We care. At Jefferson County Health Center, it's the little things that make a big difference. We believe every patient deserves to feel safe and comforted, no matter what brings them here. We strive to turn fear into comfort. We are committed to ensuring every patient feels informed, supported, and truly cared for.
Jefferson County Health Center, care you can count on. It's what we do.
Dr. Matt here, looking for complete dental care for your entire family? At Fairfield Dental Clinic in Fairfield, that's exactly what we provide.
Dr. Pat here. We pride ourselves on delivering comprehensive care from routine cleanings to advanced procedures. At Fairfield Dental Clinic, we're committed to creating healthy smiles in a comfortable, caring environment.
We live here, we work here, and we're proud to care for generations of families from Fairfield and the surrounding area. Call today for an appointment. Fairfield Dental Clinic, complete dental care for your entire family, your neighbors, your dentists, your smile.
This holiday season, connection means more than ever. At Lisco, we're proud to keep you close no matter the distance. With fiber-fast internet, crystal clear TV, and reliable phone service, your moments of laughter, your video calls, and your favorite holiday movies all shine brighter. Because at Lisco, connection isn't just what we provide, it's what we believe in. From our family to yours, happy holidays from Lisco, keeping you connected to what matters most.
If community matters, choose a family that values community. When you choose Beaner Funeral Home, you are choosing more than a business and more than a building. You are choosing a family. When you support those who give back to the community by way of volunteerism, talents, and monetary investments, you are ensuring this legacy of giving continues. We offer the most economical cremation and traditional burial pricing in our area and invite you to experience the Beaner difference of community, compassion, and commitment.
You're watching the Fairfield Trojans on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel.
Welcome back into Fairfield High School on this pregame show sponsored by Community First Credit Union. We're about 5 minutes and 15 seconds away from opening tip-off. We're going to run through the rest of the sponsors real quick. The starting lineup is brought to you by Packwood Locker and Meats. First quarter by Jefferson County Health Center. Second quarter by Fairfield Dental Clinic. Halftime sponsored by Smithburg Automotive. Every three-pointer made will be sponsored by Beaner Funeral Home. Third quarter sponsored by Lisco. Fourth quarter sponsored by Brandon Taglauer and your Beck Seed Dealer. And the post-game show sponsored by Cranston Funeral Home. Now, last year when these two teams played, there were two games since it was a conference rivalry between the two. Washington swept the Trojans last year, but both games were by no means blowouts. First game, Washington came away 55-47. Leading scorers for the Trojans was Riley Perkins and Elijah Zillman. Riley is a graduate at this now, but he had 14 points in that game. Elijah Zillman had 12. For Washington, Drew Conrad had 19, Nick Stone had 13. And then on the second matchup, Washington barely escaped with the win, 56-52. Riley Perkins had 22, Luke Consul had 11, both are graduates now. On the other side, Logan McDowell had 23 points, he's a graduate for Washington. And Drew Conrad had 14. Looking around the area for today's games, for the Southeast Conference, which both teams call home. Burlington is over at Keokuk, and Fort Madison is over at Mount Pleasant. Both teams 0-3, looking for their first win. And then for Ottumwa Radio, which will be broadcasting or streaming these games on their YouTube channel, we'll have Pekin over at Louis Muscatine. And then Van Buren County at Mediapolis. Other games in the area, Ottumwa is playing host to Des Moines Roosevelt. Albia is hosting Centerville. Central East over at Danville. Sigourney is at Keota. West Burlington is at Holy Trinity Catholic. Burlington Notre Dame is at New London. Now for the conference standings in the Southeast, going to be a pretty easy one since both teams are in the Southeast. Trojans, the Keokuk Chiefs, and the Burlington Bloodhounds are all 1-0 in the conference to this point. And Washington, Fort Madison's the Bloodhounds. I got that eventually. All right, Washington, Fort Madison, and Mount Pleasant are all 0-1 in the conference to this point. And as said before, Fairfield is 1-2 on the season. Their one win against Fort Madison, other two losses to the O-Towns, Oskaloosa and Ottumwa. On the other side, Washington 2-1 with wins against Albia and Mediapolis. Their loss against their in-conference opponents, Keokuk. Now this game is supposed to start at 7:30. It is currently 8:05, so we're going to be in for a late one here. But we're always glad that you can stay with us on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network. We'll have the starting lineups coming up for you. The national anthem was played during the girls' game, so none will be played for this game, but we'll be right back with you. After a quick commercial break, we'll have the starting lineup sponsored by Packwood Locker and Meats. So until then, don't go anywhere. Be right back with you on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Planning for 2026, smart farmers know the best yields start with the right choices. At Beck's Hybrids, where farmers are art, helping farmers succeed is what makes up the fabric of our culture. Call Brandon Tegler, your Beck's seed dealer serving Southeast Iowa. Get your 2026 seed orders in early and secure the varieties that perform best on your land. 641-919-7526. That's 641-919-7526. Beck's Hybrids, growing successful together.
You're watching the Fairfield Trojans on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel.
Welcome back in. Starting lineups coming to you, brought to you by Packwood Locker on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network for the Washington Demons. The senior guard number 1, Drew Conrad. Senior guard number 2, Cale Williams. The senior guard, Rajan Roth, number 3. Going right down the number list with this one. Junior guard number 4, Nick Stone. And the senior forward, number 14, Aiden Schmitz. Head coach, Colin Stark. Assistant coaches, Mason Quigley, Kelly Williams, and Shannon Rugg. On the other side for your Fairfield Trojans, at guard, senior number 2, Drew Myers. At guard, the junior number 3, Ethan Biscard. At forward, the senior number 22, Brock Atwood. At forward, number 23, senior Axel Starr. And finally, the forward, senior number 40, Elijah Zillman. Starting lineup brought to you by Packwood Locker and Meats as we get ready for tip-off here in Fairfield for the 4th game of the season for both squads. Trojans wearing their all-white home uniforms with the orange lettering. Now the other side, the Washington Demons wearing their all-black with orange striping. And AJ corrected me. It's the Burlington Greyhounds, not the Burlington Bloodhounds. Both Fort Madison and Burlington are pretty close. And they're both hounds, so a lot of dog mascots in our area as well. But Trojans will be going from our viewpoint to the right and Washington to our left. At least for this first half. It'll switch at halftime. Number 40, Elijah Zillman, and number 3, Rajan Roth. For tip-off, Trojans win it. Ethan Biscard quickly down inside the paint over to Axel Starr. And the good outlet pass from Atwood to Ethan Biscard. Spin around floater goes down. First points of the game. Ethan Biscard with a quick layup over to number 2, Cale Williams. Back to Drew Conrad. Conrad being guarded by number 2, Myers. Bounce pass over to Conrad. Layup off the mark. Rebound by Schmitz. Back out. Williams thought about the 3. Takes the 2 and knocks down the floater. Basket by Cale Williams. 2-2. Now through the first minute of this game. Axel Starr's pass tipped into the hands of Rajan Roth. His left hand layup no good. Offensive rebound. Williams layup no good. The third attempt. Drew Conrad's layup no good, but was fouled, and 2 free throws coming up for the Demons. Foul was on Axel Starr. First foul of the game for either. 2 fouls coming up for number 1, Drew Conrad. First one off the back iron, no good. 6:50 to go. Second of 2 free throws coming up for number 1. Second one goes down for him. His first point of the game. Ethan Biscard taking it down court. Dishes it out to Drew Myers. Foul called on number 2, Cale Williams. First for the Demons in the quarter. First on the game for Cale Williams. Trojans to inbound under their own hoop. 6:39 to go in the first quarter. Around the world, over inside to Brock Atwood. And shot was blocked, and foul was called on Atwood, trying to grab for the rebound. Second foul of the quarter. And first foul on Brock Atwood, and he's coming out for number 51, Nolan Smith. Trojans get a little bigger underneath. As Conrad over to Stone. Elects not to take the three. Conrad's pass kind of into open space. Still stays in Washington possession. The floater by Cale Williams goes down, giving him 4 points on the game. Now 2 minutes in, 5-2 the score. Finds an open Eli Zillman. Tries his luck at three. Off the side of the hoop. Can't form words, I guess. Cross-court pass down to Nick Stone. Over to number 1, Conrad. Conrad has pump fakes the three, and the long mid-range two goes down for him, giving him 3 points. 7-2, now under 5.5 to go in the first. Ethan Biscard directing the Trojans. Setting up a play, Biscard for three. Off the side of the hoop. Rebound by the Demons. Cale Williams down into the corner. Rajon Roth gets it poked out, no foul, and Trojans will get possession. 5:03 to go, 7-2 Trojans ahead. Demons ahead early in this one. Over on the right corner, Drew Myers. Dishing it off to Elijah Zillman. Cutting inside, over to Axel Starr. Tries his luck at three. Little far. Over inside, Smith. Biscard had a shot, elected not to take it, and gets it ripped out by number 14, Aiden Schmitz. Number 4, Nick Stone gets it poked out by Myers. Fast break, has it stripped away. Will stay Fairfield possession, and coming in for the Trojans is number 2, Brock Atwood. Number 22, Brock Atwood. And number 5, Jeremy Parker. In for Axel Starr and Drew Myers. .422 to go in the first. Gets it over to Jeremy Parker. His first shot of the game. Short of the mark. And taken in by number 2, Cale Williams of the Demons. Conrad thought about a three. And bounces it off of number 5, Parker, and rolls out of bounds. So we'll stay on this side of the court and in Washington possession. Cale Williams to inbound. Gets it into number 1, Conrad, being guarded by number 5, Parker. Back over, gets into Aiden Schmidt's hands. Stone tries his luck at three. Off the side of the rim, no good. Offensive rebound goes down for Schmitz. His first 2 of the game. Now under the halfway point to go in the first quarter. 9-2 is the score. Jeremy Parker trying to find somewhere to go with it. Nolan Smith couldn't handle it. Possibly was going to Brock Atwood on the outlet to the three-point line. 30-second timeout for the Trojans. First timeout of the game. We're going to go to a quick 30-second break then. Be right back with you on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Community First Credit Union, we want you to smile more and stress less this holiday season. Right now, we're offering 3 savvy ways to slay this holiday. Enjoy our low intro rate Flex Rewards card, secure a personal loan at a low rate, or save in a flash with Skip-a-Pay. Visit c1stcu.com/holiday loan or stop by a branch for complete details. Slay this holiday with C First. Some restrictions apply. Loans are subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
Welcome back in. 3:35 to go in the first. 9-2 the score. Demons ahead of the Trojans. This first quarter sponsored by Jefferson County Health Center. Care you can count on. That's what we do. Jefferson County Health Center. As Washington starts play again with possession. Conrad finding an open space. Loses his handle on the layup. Still stays Washington possession. Shot no good. Didn't matter either way. He traveled and will be Fairfield possession as Axel Starr coming in for Brock Atwood. 3:16 to go in this first quarter. The lone 2 points to this point. We're on the first possession for the Trojans. Ethan Biscard with the layup. Biscard again in a similar situation. Spin around floater goes down for him. Now with 4 points. Now under 3 minutes to go in the first. Trying to split through traffic. Conrad dishes it out. And an underhand pass to Schmitz. Over to number 3, Rajan Roth. His 3 no good. And Fairfield with the rebound. The right hand off balance shot, no good by Ethan Biscard. Conrad to get it down in the paint. Not in the paint, apologies. As Nick Stone tried his luck at 3, no good. Trojans fight to keep it in bounds, and in the process, Aiden Schmitz picks up a foul. His first of the game, second foul on the Demons. Both teams are knotted at 2 fouls until the end of the first quarter. So, might not see a team get into the bonus in this first quarter. Drew Myers checked in for the Trojans. As Jeremy Parker waiting for something to set up for the Trojans. Gets it over inside the 3-point line to Drew Myers. Jump pass over to Parker for 3. It goes off the bank shot. First bench points for either team to this point on that bank shot 3. That 3, Cale Williams, no good. The rebound picked up high by Elijah Zillman. 9-7 with about 90 seconds to go. Myers for 3. Off the back rim, he gets his own board. Pass over to Axel Starr, possibly tipped, still gets to him. Over to Myers. That one again off the mark. Jeremy Parker fights again for the rebound. Elijah Zillman's pass intercepted by Roth. Inside, Conrad's layup, no good. Nearing a minute left to go in this first quarter. Jeremy Parker electing to slow it down. And over to Axel Starr in the top left corner of the 3-point line inside. Myers pass to Starr. Shot no good, but 2 free throws coming up for number 23. 50 seconds left in this first quarter. Second foul on Cale Williams. And third foul of the quarter on the Demons. Unless Washington gets 2 more fouls in the next 50 seconds, I do not expect a team to get into the bonus. As Axel Starr's first free throw goes in, coming in for the Trojans, Ethan Biscard and Spencer McCready. And coming in for the Demons, number 12, Bowden Brown. And number 20, Tate Greiner. Axel Starr for his second of 2 free throws. Knocks it down. We are knotted up at 9 in this first quarter. Trojans still playing that full court defense. Gets it over to Griner. He tries his luck at three. Knocks it down. Extends, makes the score 12-9, now with 30 seconds to go. Pass is tipped and stolen. Fast break. Conrad saves it from going out of bounds. Over Griner, another shot at three. Drills it again, 2 shots, 2 threes off the bench for number 20. Shot clock off, 10 seconds to go in the first. 15-9, 6 fast points. Biscard inside to Myers, swinging it around. Shot, no good, no foul called. 15-9, Washington ahead after 1. And we'll be right back with you after this minute break on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive's lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
Welcome back in. Started the second quarter, 15-9, Washington ahead. Close one to start. After that first quarter, sponsored by Jefferson County Health Center. This upcoming second quarter, sponsored by Fairfield Dental Clinic. Leading scorers for both teams for Washington off the bench with 2 3-pointers. Number 20, Tate Griner with 6, and Cale Williams, number 2, with 4. On the other side, Ethan Biscard with 4 of his own, and Jeremy Parker with a 3-pointer of his own. Layup was no good by Drew Conrad, and Elijah Zillman fighting for it inside, gets the jump ball call, and possession will go to the Trojans. 10 seconds in to the second quarter. Drew Myers gets it at the top right of the 3-point line. Over to Ethan Biscard. Pump fakes a 3. Weaving through. And a foul called. Ethan Biscard will shoot. I guess they're discussing right now. And I believe call on the floor. First foul on the game by number 1, Drew Conrad. First foul of the quarter. Foul was on the floor. No free throw shots. Ethan Biscard inbound, or retrieves the ball and gets the quick layup, giving him 6. 15-11, now under 7.5 to go. Over in the corner, Griner went 2 for 2 on threes in the first. Misses that one. Ethan Biscard trying to push pace. Hands it off right behind him to Drew Myers. The 2, missing the net. And will be Washington ball coming in for the Trojans. Number 5, Jeremy Parker. And number 3, Rajan Roth. And foul called on the attempt to rip it out on Axel Starr. Second foul on him, first of the quarter. Nolan Smith coming in for Axel Starr. Washington to inbound it under their own hoop. 6:55 to go. 14 Schmitz had it almost ripped out by Parker. Roth trying to get inside the lane. Layup no good. Offensive rebound over to Conrad. His 2 bounces around a few times and goes in First points for Washington in this quarter, giving number 1 Conrad 5 points. Ethan Biscard gets a free lane to the hoop. And another basket for number 3, giving him 8 points quickly in this second quarter. Over in the corner was Conrad. Ball is tipped by number 5, Jeremy Parker. Will stay Washington possession. 6:13 to go in the second. Little bounce pass and gets it over in the corner. Stone's three-pointer no good. Offensive rebound to Roth. Gets it in the corner to Conrad. Bounce pass is picked up eventually by Jeremy Parker. Over to Ethan Biscard at the top of the three-point line. Gets it into Elijah Zillman. Zillman driving in, and the right-handed layup goes down. His first basket of the game, 17-15, with 5.5 to go before halftime. Number 3, Roth, inside to Schmitz. Schmitz trying to get around Zillman. Shot too far and left as Trojans clear. Ethan Biscard gets it out to Spencer McCready, who drives hard in the layup, for the layup. No good, rebounded by the Demons. Pass over to number 3, Roth. Over in the corner is Stone. Jump pass over to Griner. Bouncing it over to Stone. And offensive foul called on number 3, Rajon Roth. That is the second foul on the quarter for the Washington Demons. 17-15 with just under 5 minutes to go in this second quarter. Sponsored by Fairfield Dental Clinic on West Adams in Fairfield. Spencer McCready at the top left of the three-point line. Gets it back over to Ethan Biscard. Spencer McCready finds an open Parker for 3. A little strong on that one off the back iron. And Washington will get possession. Bounce pass over to Conrad Stone at the top of the three-point line. Conrad for 3. Off the side of the rim. And Griner gets it ripped out, but he touched it last, and Fairfield will get possession. And coming in for the Trojans is number 22, Brock Atwood, and number 2, Drew Myers. Still 17-15 as we near the halfway points of this second quarter. Ethan Biscard at the top, well, almost near the logo. Atwood's bounce pass to Myers as Myers clears it out to Elijah Zillman. Eventually back to Myers. Thought about a 3. Travel called on Myers. Didn't think he had picked up his dribble, but Washington gets possession. Conrad over to Tate Griner as a travel right back on Washington. Fairfield gets possession. Timeout called on Washington, full timeout, and we will take a break. We'll be right back with you. 17-15 on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
This is Miss Bonnie at Packwood Locker and Meats of Packwood. Packwood Locker and Meats brings farm fresh to your table. Beefy with boldness, porky with perfection, fresh off the farm and into your kitchen. We know how to make every meal a masterpiece. Trust the quality and savor the taste, because at Packwood Locker and Meats, fresh isn't just a promise, it's a guarantee. Now open for retail and pickup 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays. Visit PackwoodLockerandMeats.com for more information. Trust me, you can't beat Peyton's Meat, and we dare you to try.
We care. At Jefferson County Health Center, it's the little things that make a big difference. We believe every patient deserves to feel safe and comforted, no matter what brings them here. We strive to turn fear into comfort. We are committed to ensuring every patient feels informed, supported, and truly cared for.
Jefferson County Health Center,
Welcome back in. 3:47 to go until halftime. Both teams have 4 timeouts remaining after the Washington full timeouts. Washington has 2 fouls. They have 3 to give until Fairfield will be in the bonus, and Fairfield only has 1. As Trojans will inbound it with a chance to tie on this possession. Nolan Smith's pass is tipped, but still ends up in the hands of Elijah Zillman over to Myers. Myers, backdoor pass. Ethan Biscard's layup, no good. Taken in by Rajan Roth. Trojans playing some 3-2 zone, it looks like, to start. This after coming back from the break. Over to number 4, Stone. Roth in the corner for 3. Knocks it down. His first points of the game. Making it 20-15. Myers with the low backdoor pass over to Elijah Zillman. Zillman almost stumbles, passing it over in the corner. Ethan Biscard passing through traffic over to Zillman for 3. Off the mark. And rebounded by number 20, Tate Griner. Pass down to Rajan Roth. Good defense by Elijah Zillman. Prohibits the layup from going down. Ethan Biscard inside the floater. Again off the mark. And foul called on number 3, Ethan Biscard. His first and second team foul. Knotting both teams up at 2 apiece. Both have 3 to give in the final 2:22 before halftime. Number 21, Spencer McCready, and number 23, Axel Starr, coming in for the Trojans. We'll say that was the first 3 by number 3, Rajan Roth. He's averaging 15 points in this season up to this point, and his first shot was, or first made basket was with 3 minutes to go till halftime. As Conrad's 3 goes down for him, giving him 8 points before halftime. Now 2 minutes to go. And foul on the shots as Ethan Biscard will go to the line. Foul was on number 14, Aiden Schmitz, his second. Ethan Biscard leading the Trojans right now with 8 points. First one, a little long, as coming in for the Demons, number 12, Bowden Brown. Second of 2 free throws coming up for number 3, Ethan Biscard. 2:01 to go before halftime. Biscard went 0 for 2 at the line on that trip. 23-15 the score. As Conrad cutting inside. Brown's layup, right-handed on the left side, no good. Taken in by Spencer McCready of the Trojans. Fast break. Elijah Zillman over to Myers. Passes up the 3 over to McCready. Back to Axel. Zillman pump fakes and is fouled on the drive. Trojans will inbound it under their hoop. That's the fourth foul on the Demons. First foul on number 12, Bowden Brown. One more foul, and the Demons will be in the bonus. Myers to inbound over to Starr, and wrapping around the three-point line ends up in the hands of Ethan Biscard. As I'm joined up here by the head coach of the girls basketball team, Coach Brian Witzenberg. The fast break swatted away by the smallest man on the court, Spencer McCready. Will stay Washington possession. Inbound over the 3 for Stone. Long 3 goes down for him. His second, his first basket of the game. 26-15, nearing a minute to go in this first half. McCready cuts inside. Bounce pass over to Biscard. No foul on the shots. And last touched by the Demons coming in for the Trojans is Brock Atwood, Nolan Smith, and Jeremy Parker coming in for Axel Starr, Elijah Zillman, and Ethan Biscard. 54.8 to go, 26-15. Trojans have the ball under their own hoop. One more foul, and they will be in the bonus. Spencer had an open look at the three-point line, decides not to take it. Dishing it back out to Jeremy Parker. Loses it out of bounds as Washington will take possession with 47 seconds left. Number 1, Conrad, taking it up past half court, guarded by McCready. Stone sidesteps into a three, knocks it down, his second three of the quarter. Now down to 30 seconds left. Shot clock is off. Parker's pass tipped, ends up in the hands of McCready as they call a foul on Nick Stone on the swipe, putting the Trojans into the bonus. And Spencer McCready will take 2 at the line, his first chance for points in this game. First one going down for him, 22.3 to go in this second quarter, sponsored by Fairfield Dental Clinic. Makes both of them, finishing the trip now with 2 points. Conrad trying to slow things down, still at the logo area. Losing his dribble, keeps possession. Stolen away by McCready. Might be looking at a final shot here. Atwood, spin around. Would have been a crazy shot if it went in. Halftime score 29-17 Washington. And we'll be right back with you after a quick 3-minute break here on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Dr. Matt here. Looking for complete dental care for your entire family? At Fairfield Dental Clinic in Fairfield, that's exactly what we provide.
Dr. Pat here. We pride ourselves on delivering comprehensive care from routine cleanings to advanced procedures. At Fairfield Dental Clinic, we're committed to creating healthy smiles in a comfortable, caring environment.
We live here, we work here, and we're proud to care for generations of families from Fairfield and the surrounding area. Call today for an appointment. Fairfield Dental Clinic. Complete dental care for your entire family, your neighbors, your dentists, your smile.
This holiday season, connection means more than ever. At Lisco, we're proud to keep you close no matter the distance. With fiber-fast internet, crystal clear TV, and reliable phone service, your moments of laughter, your video calls, and your favorite holiday movies all shine brighter. Because at Lisco, connection isn't just what we provide, it's what we believe in. From our family to yours, happy holidays from Lisco, keeping you connected to what matters most.
At Community First Credit Union, we want you to smile more and stress less this holiday season. Right now, we're offering 3 savvy ways to slay this holiday. Enjoy our low intro rate Flex Rewards card, secure a personal loan at a low rate, or save in a flash with Skip-a-Pay. Visit c1stcu.com/holiday loan or stop by a branch for complete details. Slay this holiday with C First. Some restrictions apply. Loans are subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
Planning for 2026? Smart farmers know the best yields start with the right choices. At Beck's Hybrids, where farmers are art, helping farmers succeed is what makes up the fabric of our culture. Call Brandon Tegeler, your Beck's seed dealer serving Southeast Iowa. Get your 2026 seed orders in early and secure the varieties that perform best on your land. 641-919-7526. That's 641-919-7526. Beck's Hybrids, growing successful together.
Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive's lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
Alrighty, and welcome back in halftime of the boys game, 29-17, Washington ahead of the Trojans. As I am here up in the broadcast booth with the head coach of the Fairfield girls basketball team, Coach Brian Witzenberg. Now, the game was on the last stream, 53-29 the final score. Not the outcome we wanted, of course, but I would have to ask, so three-pointers didn't come in a big margin in this game. There were a lot more in the Ottumwa game. What would you say causes like the tendencies to shorten? Is it something that they practiced less of, or is it?
Yeah, Washington had really good defense, and we're flying out to our shooters, and so it kind of rushed our shots a little bit, and so we weren't hitting. But man, you got to give it to Washington. They came out in that first half, and they hit 8 3-pointers, 10 for the game. And, they just came out on fire. And so you got to give them some props to that. I was really pleased with how we competed. Our second half, we didn't let that lead grow. And we just kind of stuck our nose in there and we competed. So I was happy to see that.
Absolutely,
from our girls.
Yeah. The first half, I would definitely say the first half game plan for Washington was just give it to number 0. She had 21 in the first half. But you can definitely say that with the help of number 2 Metcalf off the bench and Vanessa Kessel, the both guards, they definitely held her in check as well as a lot of other ones. I could definitely count a number of steals for both of them combined.
Yeah, absolutely. Tonight, offensively for us, it was really good to see Elise Setterstrom have double figures. She had 11 points for us. We just got to get her more touches in the paint. Whether she's scoring or not, we've got to get her to touch the ball. And just get some better ball movement with that. And, there's a lot left to the season, and so we're going to continue to grow as we go along.
Absolutely. Now, the game tomorrow that was going to be in Davis County was postponed to a further date. We don't know yet. So you have a week to prepare for Keokuk. It'll be here. So how do we prepare for them?
Yeah, we're gonna roll up our sleeves, and we got 4 good practices before they come in here, before Christmas break, and hopefully we go into Christmas break with some confidence.
Absolutely. Always good to hear from you, Coach Witzenberg.
Yes, thank you very much, Christian.
With 5 minutes to go until tip-off, we'll take a break here on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
We care. At Jefferson County Health Center, it's the little things that make a big difference. We believe every patient deserves to feel safe and comforted, no matter what brings them here. We strive to turn fear into comfort. We are committed to ensuring every patient feels informed, supported, and truly cared for.
Jefferson County Health Center, care you can count on. It's what we do.
At Community First Credit Union, we want you to smile more and stress less this holiday season. Right now, we're offering 3 savvy ways to slay this holiday. Enjoy our low intro rate Flex Rewards card, secure a personal loan at a low rate, or save in a flash with Skip-a-Pay. Visit c1stcu.com/holiday loan or stop by a branch for complete details. Slay this holiday with C First. Some restrictions apply. Loans are subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
Dr. Matt here. Looking for complete dental care for your entire family? At Fairfield Dental Clinic in Fairfield, that's exactly what we provide.
Dr. Pat here. We pride ourselves on delivering comprehensive care from routine cleanings to advanced procedures. At Fairfield Dental Clinic, we're committed to creating healthy smiles in a comfortable, caring environment.
We live here, we work here, and we're proud to care for generations of families from Fairfield and the surrounding area. Call today for an appointment. Fairfield Dental Clinic. Complete dental care for your entire family, your neighbors, your dentists, your smile.
If community matters, choose a family that values community. When you choose Beaner Funeral Home, you are choosing more than a business and more than a building. You are choosing a family. When you support those who give back to the community by way of volunteerism, talents, and monetary investments, you are ensuring this legacy of giving continues. We offer the most economical cremation and traditional burial pricing in our area and invite you to experience the Beaner difference of community, compassion, and commitment.
You're watching the Fairfield Trojans on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel.
Welcome back to the halftime report sponsored by Smithburg Automotive. You just heard the interview between me and Coach Witzenberg of the Fairfield girls. As I am adding up the stats here of the first half. 29-17 is the score at halftime. After the first, it was 15-9. After two, Washington outscored the Trojans 12-8 in the second, thanks to two late three-pointers by number 4, Nick Stone. I'll run through the sponsors real quick. Pre-game by Community First Credit Union. Starting lineups, Packwood Locker and Meats. First quarter, Jefferson County Health Center. Second quarter, Fairfield Dental Clinic. Halftime by Smithburg Automotive. Three-pointers. There was one made by Jeremy Parker in the first, sponsored by Beaner Funeral Home. Third quarter, sponsored by Lisco. Fourth quarter, sponsored by Brandon Taglau, your Beck Seed dealer. And the post-game, sponsored by Cranston Funeral Home. Leaders in the points for both squads. For the Trojans, it is Ethan Biscard, had 4 in each quarter, giving him 8 on the night to this point. Jeremy Parker coming off the bench with 3, and McCready, Axel Starr, and Elijah Zillman all with 2. Now on the other side, the point guard, Drew Conrad, with 8 points, along with 6 from Nick Stone, 6 from Tate Griner off the bench, and 4 from Kale Williams. As we're nearing about 40 seconds until tip-off, and the third quarter, sponsored by Lisco, your local experts for fiber optics. I would assume the starting 5 for each squad coming back out. Lee Munt's talking over to the PA, so just trying to figure out if I missed anything important. I don't think so. The Trojans will be going from our viewpoints now to the left, and the Demons will be going to the right. Washington will inbound to start the second half. And that was the halftime report, sponsored by Smithburg Automotive. As is 29-17, Washington will start with the ball as we get underway here in the third quarter. Number 1, Conrad almost had his pass swatted by Ethan Biscard. Ends up back in his hands. The right-hand layup on the left side goes down for him, giving him 10 points. Ethan Biscard down in the paint. Pass sails. Brock Atwood's pass to Starr, a little too far out, and Starr's effort to save it from going out of bounds ends up in the hands of the Demons. Number 14, Schmitz, on the other end with the left-handed layup. 4 quick points for the Demons. Ethan Biscard passing it a little too far out for number 40, Elijah Zillman, but last touched by the Demons as it rolls out of bounds. Trojans will keep possession under their own hoop, now under 30 seconds. 7:23 in the third. 33-17 the score. Drew Myers to inbound it right through the hands of number 23, Starr, as Stone goes up for the layup, and one for Nick Stone. 6 quick points in the first minute for the Washington Demons, as number 4, Nick Stone, is looking to complete the three-point play. Guess a little stoppage here. That was the first foul of the third quarter. I believe it was on Ethan Biscard, his second, if that is. And free throw rolls in and out. And ball will stay on this side of the court. Washington to inbound under their own hoop after the free throw was no good. Apologies, not on their own hoop, on their sideline. Passing it way onto their side, or the Trojans' side of the court. Over to number 2, Williams. Conrad had an open look at 3, elects not to take it, but the mid-range shot doesn't go for him either. Now under 7 minutes to go in this third. 35-17 foul called. Believe it was a reach on number 14, Aiden Schmitz. Giving him 3 on the game, the first foul of the quarter for the Demons. Over to Myers. Myers tries his luck at 3, off the mark. Foul on number 2, Kale Williams, on the rebound attempt. So 2 fouls on this possession by the Demons, as number 5, Jeremy Parker, coming in for number 2, Drew Myers. As he's still looking to get going, coming into the second half. Parker's inbound to Brock Atwood, a little short off the side iron, and ends up in the hands of the Demons. Williams thought about a 3, elected to pass it into Conrad. Stone double pump fakes. The behind the head pass to Rajan Roth, and the right hand layup goes down, giving Roth 5 points. Biscard driving inside, whistle blows. Foul is called on number 1, Drew Conrad, his second and third foul with less than 2 minutes into this third quarter. Washington's already at 3 fouls in the quarter. 2 more and they will put Fairfield into the bonus. Parker rips it away from the defense. Ends up in the hands of Brock Atwood. Back out for Jeremy Parker as they try to set something up here. Over to Biscard. Biscard tries his luck at 3. Couldn't get the good bank shot. And Washington will head over into their side of the court. Drew Conrad with 10 points so far. Bounce pass out of reach for Schmitz. Over inside is Nick Stone. And the double dribble on Nick Stone will be another turnover for the Demons, as in comes Drew Myers after probably about a minute on the bench. And Fairfield will get possession, 37-17. Trojans get to score in this third quarter. Elijah Zillman spinning around the float. Underhand floater goes down for him, giving him 4 points on the game. Almost a rip for Ethan Biscard, but he kicked it out and will stay Washington possession. Trojans playing some full court press as Nick Stone pump fakes on a 3. And Rajan Roth shot no good, no foul called, but will stay on this side of the court. 5:13 to go in this third quarter. Over to Drew Conrad for three. Bounces off the rim twice. And rolls out of bounds, but will stay on this side of the court. 37-19, the score. Conrad inbounds at Stone for three. Rolls out. Elijah Zillman with the rebound. Drew Myers. Bounce pass over to Zillman. Myers pump fakes for three. Through his legs over to Jeremy Parker into the corner. Ethan Biscard finding some separation. Ball is tipped. Won't be a behind the half-court foul. As Myers fouled on the drive. On the floor, he will inbound it for the Trojans. Foul is on number 14, Aiden Schmitz. That is his fourth. And coming in for him is number 20, Tate Griner. And for Axel Starr on the Trojans is number 51, Nolan Smith. Myers inbounding. Finds Jeremy Parker inside the paint. Over to Drew Myers. As the right layup, no good. Two offensive rebounds and the dunk by Elijah Zillman, giving him 6 points. Foul is called on Elijah Zillman on the other end of the paint after the dunk. And Coach Perkins calls a timeout. And we will take a break. 37-21, 4:15 to go in the third. We'll be right back with you on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
This holiday season, connection means more than ever. At Lisco, we're proud to keep you close no matter the distance. With fiber-fast internet, crystal clear TV, and reliable phone service, your moments of laughter, your video calls, and your favorite holiday movies all shine brighter. Because at Lisco, connection isn't just what we provide, it's what we believe in. From our family to yours, happy holidays from Lisco, keeping you connected to what matters most.
Planning for 2026? Smart farmers know the best yields start with the right choices. At Beck's Hybrids, where farmers are art, helping farmers succeed is what makes up the fabric of our culture. Call Brandon Tegeler, your Beck's seed dealer serving Southeast Iowa. Get your 2026 seed orders in early and secure the varieties that perform best on your land. 641-919-7526. That's 641-919-7526. Beck's Hybrids, growing successful together.
Welcome back in. 4:15 to go in this third quarter. 37-21 Washington ahead of the Trojans on this third quarter, sponsored by Lisco. Washington to inbound under their own basket. Over into the corner is Nick Stone. Gets it over to Drew Conrad. Fires it. Too far out of the reach for Nick Stone. Tries to save it, but into the hands of the defense. And right back to the Trojans. Or the Trojans give it right back to the Demons. And Nick Stone on the other end for the layup, giving him 10 points. Ethan Biscard on the other end. Gets it over to Drew Myers for three. Off the front rim, no good. Zillman with the putback. That one again off the mark. And foul called. Would assume it is on Zillman. Yes. Second foul on number 40. Puts the foul difference at 4 fouls for Washington, 3 fouls for Fairfield. One more foul for Washington, and Fairfield will be in the bonus. And Conrad taking it down court, finds an open Stone. His three a little long, and the Trojans will get possession. Ethan Biscard leading the Trojans in points to this point. As Jeremy Parker loses his dribble over into the hands of Drew Conrad, giving him 12 points on the game. Ethan Biscard into the paint, spinning around, bounce pass into Parker. The reverse layup, no good. Drew Myers with the offensive board. Tries to save it, but ends up in the hands of number 4, Nick Stone. No foul. Loose ball. Still no foul. Over into the hands of Elijah Zillman. Fast break. Throws it down. The two-handed jam with 2.5 to go, giving him 8 points. His second dunk of the game. Washington passing it around the three-point line. Inside for Tank Griner. The floater at the gray area. No good, but last touch by number 51, Nolan Smith, will stay Washington possession. And coming in for the Trojans, number 21, Spencer McCready. Number 10, Rowan Kness. And number 22, Brock Atwood. Washington inbound, 2:05 to go in the third. 41-23 is our score. Conrad lost his dribble, decides to put up the shot. Bouncing right back to him as he gets the offensive rebound. Williams cutting inside his floater. Similar result, no good, and a foul called on the Demons. Foul was on number 12, Bowden Brown. And since that was the 5th foul, the Trojans are in the bonus. And Nolan Smith will shoot 2 free throws at the line. Chance for his first 2 points of the game to this point. Minute 46 in the third. First shot goes down for him. Second of 2. That one off the front of the rim. And Washington's able to keep it in bounds as they clear their side of the court. Atwood almost ripping it away. Brown over to Stone. And his three-pointer goes down. Giving him 7 on the quarter, 13 in the game. Inside, Nolan Smith's layup goes down. Giving him 3 points. All 3 in this quarter. Over inside. Brown again to Stone. That time off the mark. Rebounded by number 22, Brock Atwood. Ethan Biscard on the fast break. Fouled on the called up. Well, it was a foul. Might not have been a shot, but since he was in the bonus, he will shoot 2. Foul was on number 12, Bowden Brown, his 3rd. And Ethan Biscard will shoot 2 more free throws. Biscard yet to put up any points in this quarter. But that's his first there. Number 40, Elijah Zillman coming in, as well as number 3, Rajon Roth. Second of 2 free throws coming up for Ethan Biscard. With 1:01 to go in the third. That one off the mark, and Washington gets the board. Conrad taking up Trojans still playing their 2-3 zone defense. Conrad cutting inside. Layup no good. Nolan Smith getting the rebound and passing it down court to Spencer McCready. McCready inside dishing it out to Biscard on the right side. Trying to spin loose. Now under 30 seconds. The floater. Zillman too far out. Shot clock off. Conrad taking it down court. Foul called. Foul was on number 22, Brock Atwood, his 2nd. Coming in for the Trojans is number 2, Drew Myers, and number 23, Axel Starr. Trojans have 1 more foul to give until Washington will start shooting some free throws. Washington to inbound under their own hoop. Exactly 20 seconds to go. Conrad thought about a three. Elected to take it back out. Trying to find separation. Loses his dribble. Fairfield ball. 4 seconds to go. Possibility at maybe a final shot for the Trojans. Axel Starr to inbound it for the Trojans. Over to Elijah Zillman. Axel Starr couldn't get the shot off. It goes left either way. End of the third quarter, 44-27, Washington ahead. We'll be right back with you after this minute break on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Community First Credit Union, we want you to smile more and stress less this holiday season. Right now, we're offering 3 savvy ways to slay this holiday. Enjoy our low intro rate Flex Rewards card, secure a personal loan at a low rate, or save in a flash with Skip-a-Pay. Visit c1stcu.com/holiday loan or stop by a branch for complete details. Slay this holiday with C First. Some restrictions apply. Loans are subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive's lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard.
Welcome you back in. Start of the fourth quarter. This fourth quarter sponsored by Brandon Taglauer, your Beck Seed dealer. Call him at 641-919-7526. After 3 scores 44-27. Washington outscored the Trojans 15-10 in that third quarter. I am doing the stats up real quick. 6. Alrighty, after 3 quarters, leading scorer for the Trojans is Ethan Biscard with 9. Same guy that's taking it up the court now for the Trojans. Axel Starr's three-pointer goes down, but they called him for a travel. Stoppage below, they're just relocating where the ball is getting inbounded. And then along with Ethan Biscard, Elijah Zillman in the paint with 8. And then Nolan Smith and Jeremy Parker with 3 apiece. Over to number 20, Griner for 3. That one off the back lip and out. Axel Starr to take it up for the Trojans, passing it over to Ethan Biscard. Biscard's spin around floater goes down, giving him 11 points. On the other side, Nick Stone has 13 points for the Demons, as well as Nick Conrad, number 1, who has 12. As Drew Myers gets the poke. Foul is called. That would be on, I believe, Washington, number 2. Number 2, Cale Williams, with 4 fouls now in the game. First foul of the quarter. Coming in for the Trojans, number 40, Elijah Zillman. And for the Demons, number 1, Drew Conrad. Ethan Biscard to bring it up again. Picking up his dribble, hands it right off to Elijah Zillman. Zillman stumbles. Foul is called on the floor. Foul is on number 14, Aiden Schmitz. That would be his 5th, and he is done for the day. Aiden Schmitz finishes with 4 points in the game. And as Lee just said, that is the second foul on Washington. Still have some more to give in this fourth quarter, but the foul difference with only a minute through this fourth quarter is 2-0 Washington. Biscard picking up his dribble over to Myers. Myers for 3, off the mark. And a foul on Elijah Zillman. On the rebound attempt, his third foul and first foul of the quarter for the Fairfield Trojans. 44-29 is the score with 6:55 to go in the fourth. Conrad trying to find some separation, driving inside. Foul is called. He will shoot two. Foul is on it. Number 22, Brock Atwood. That is his third. And that knocks both teams up at 2 fouls apiece. As Drew Conrad looks for the first points of the quarter for the Washington Demons. Conrad's first goes down. Coming in for the Trojans is number 23, Axel Starr, as well as number 5, Jeremy Parker. In for Nolan Smith and Brock Atwood. Second free throw goes down for him, giving him 14 points on the game. Ethan Biscard to take it up the court, driving inside on the right hand. Layup goes down for him. 4 points on the quarter for him, giving him 13 in total on the game. Rajon Roth taking it up, being guarded by Jeremy Parker. Picking up his dribble inside. Conrad's left hand. Layup on the right side, no good. Over to Drew Myers. Drew Myers picking up the pace, passing it inside. Little off target for Ethan Biscard. Down court to Drew Conrad for 2 more. Giving him 15 on the game, apologies. Biscard over to Drew Myers, over to Axel Starr for 3. Off the mark. Now under 6 to go. Conrad driving into the left side. That one off the mark, rebounded by Axel Starr. Now 5:40 to go. Over to Drew Myers. Thought about a 3, but dishes it over to Ethan Biscard. Biscard driving the lane. His right-hand floater off the mark. And rebounded over to the Washington Demons, now under 5:30 to go. Nick Stone driving over to the right side, dishes it out to Roth. Roth with the left-handed layup, knocks it through, giving him 7 points on the game and a full timeout for the Trojans. So we'll take a minute break here. 50-31 is the score. 5:15 to go in the fourth. We'll be right back with you on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
At Community First Credit Union, we want you to smile more and stress less this holiday season. Right now, we're offering 3 savvy ways to slay this holiday. Enjoy our low intro rate Flex Rewards card, secure a personal loan at a low rate, or save in a flash with Skip-a-Pay. Visit c1stcu.com/holiday loan or stop by a branch for complete details. Slay this holiday with C First. Some restrictions apply. Loans are subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
As we welcome you back in, 50-31 the score, Washington ahead. 5:15 to go in this fourth quarter, sponsored by Brandon Taglauer, your Beck Seed dealer. After the full timeout for the Trojans have 2 timeouts remaining, while the Demons have 4. Ethan Biscard taking it up the court. Spencer McCready came in during that timeout. As Parker dishes it back over, McCready for 3. Bounces off the rim twice. Does not get the lucky bounce though. Now under 5 minutes to go. Conrad's floater goes down. Now giving him 17 on the game. Jeremy Parker taking it up for the Trojans, dishing it off to Spencer McCready. Jump pass. There were two Trojans in the area, but neither reached out for the ball. As Washington takes possession. And over on the Washington side, number 12, Bowden Brown had come in during the timeout, I would assume. As Trojans move back into man defense. Spencer McCready gets the rip on Drew Conrad. Bounce pass inside. No basket. Foul is on Drew Conrad, his third. As he toppled on top of Spencer McCready. McCready to inbound under his hoop. Oh, apologies. Axel Starr to inbound under his hoop. Into McCready. McCready's shot too tall. And no jump ball. Foul is called on Ethan Biscard. And that's the third foul on the quarter for the Fairfield Trojans. So both teams are tied up at 3 fouls each on the quarter. 2 more fouls for either. And they'll put the other in the bonus. Conrad took the ball the whole way down, driving. And the right-handed floater, no good. Elijah Zillman with the rebound, taking it down court. Dumping it off for Jeremy Parker, now under the halfway point in this fourth quarter. McCready trying to find an opening, gets it over to Elijah Zillman. Parker had a shot, fumbles the ball, but gets it back out, and the three-pointer goes. Second three-pointer of the game, both of them made by Jeremy Parker. Stone dishing it back out to number 1, Conrad. And Stone for 3 off the back iron. Conrad pump fakes the 3. No good on the shot, but 2 free throws coming up. Foul on number 21, Spencer McCready. And 1 more foul on the quarter for the Trojans. And they'll put Washington into the bonus. .325 to go in this fourth quarter. First one goes down for him, giving him 18. As coming in for on the scores table is number 12, Xavier Kessel for the Trojans. Second one bounces around a few times and will roll out, but Washington will keep possession. Over to number 4, Stone. Back to Conrad at the top of the key, trying to call out a play for the Demons, handing it off to number 2, Cale Williams. Brown handing it off to Stone. Stone cutting inside, pass is intercepted by number 40, Elijah Zillman. Zillman with a run to the hoop, throwing it down, his third jam of the game. First points of the fourth, giving him 10 in total. Layup attempt first, no good, but Nick Stone gets the board and put back, giving him 15 now on the game. Biscard gets the ball swatted out. Stone's layup no good, no foul called. Whistle blows, jump ball, possession to the Trojans. Coming in for the Trojans, number 12, Xavier Kessel, Rowan Kness, Drew Myers, and Brock Atwood. And for the Washington Demons, number 24, Julian Parsons. And I believe number 20, Tate Griner. All right, a little miscommunication there, but Fairfield will start with possession. 2:23 go in the fourth, 55-36. As Ethan Biscard bringing it across half court, start up play again. Kessel at the top right of the three-point line into Myers. Myers out to Rowan Kness. Both staying in the same area. Myers driving inside around the hoop to the other corner of the three-point line. Kness's pass is tipped. And a fast break over to Stone as his right-hand layup goes down. 17 on the game for him. Biscard spinning around. His layup no good, but 2 free throws coming up for him. That was on, I believe, Cale Williams, number 5, or number 2. And that would be his 5th foul on the game. Cale Williams finishes the game with 4 points. Coming in for the Demons is number 5, Kobe Williams, and number 32, CJ Suelez. And now Biscard to shoot 2. First one off the back iron. Minute 44 left to go in the fourth. Both teams knotted up at 4 fouls apiece. So one more would put the other in the bonus. Also in for the Trojans, number 24, Luke Thornton. As the second one goes down for Ethan Biscard, giving him 14 points. And the final substitution on that trip around as Jeremy Parker comes in for Ethan Biscard, who made that free throw. Brown cutting inside. That one off the mark, rebounded by number 10, Kness. Now down to 90 seconds left. Kness tries a shot at 3. Off the mark. But offensive board to Jeremy Parker. Myers pass over to Luke Thornton. Gets fouled, and that puts the Trojans in the bonus as Luke Thornton will come in and shoot 2. That foul was on number 12, Bowden Brown, his 4th. First one rolls out. And coming in for the Trojans is number 4, Caden Hazelwood. His first action this season. Oh for 2 at that trip, on that trip at the line. Number 24, Julian Parsons. Over to Williams. Parsons finding Williams. Williams for 3. Off the front lip of the rim. No good. Now under a minute to go in this one. All starters are out at this point in the game. Thornton underneath. The reverse layup goes for him. His first basket of the game. Over to number 5, Williams. Stopping in the paint, over to 12, Brown. Inside. And CJ Suelez travels. Fairfield will get possession. 28 seconds left in this fourth quarter, sponsored by Brandon Taglauer, your Beck Seed dealer. Shot clock is off. See how intense Fairfield plans to play this. Parker saves it from going over the half-court line, over to Xavier Kessel. Gets to Thornton. Thornton for 3. Off the mark. Offensive rebound over to Parker. Ball rolls around, ends up in the hands of the Demons. And that'll do it. Final score, Washington wins 57-39. We'll be right back with you after this short break on Atomo Radio Sports Network.
We care. At Jefferson County Health Center, it's the little things that make a big difference. We believe every patient deserves to feel safe and comforted, no matter what brings them here. We strive to turn fear into comfort. We are committed to ensuring every patient feels informed, supported, and truly cared for.
Jefferson County Health Center, care you can count on. It's what we do.
Dr. Matt here, looking for complete dental care for your entire family? At Fairfield Dental Clinic in Fairfield, that's exactly what we provide.
Dr. Pat here. We pride ourselves on delivering comprehensive care from routine cleanings to advanced procedures. At Fairfield Dental Clinic, we're committed to creating healthy smiles in a comfortable, caring environment.
We live here, we work here, and we're proud to care for generations of families from Fairfield and the surrounding area. Call today for an appointment. Fairfield Dental Clinic, complete dental care for your entire family, your neighbors, your dentists, your smile.
Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive's lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard.
At Community First Credit Union, we want you to smile more and stress less this holiday season. Right now, we're offering 3 savvy ways to slay this holiday. Enjoy our low intro rate Flex Rewards card, secure a personal loan at a low rate, or save in a flash with Skip-a-Pay. Visit c1stcu.com/holiday loan or stop by a branch for complete details. Slay this holiday with C First. Some restrictions apply. Loans are subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
This holiday season, connection means more than ever. At Lisco, we're proud to keep you close no matter the distance. With fiber-fast internet, crystal clear TV, and reliable phone service, your moments of laughter, your video calls, and your favorite holiday movies all shine brighter. Because at Lisco, connection isn't just what we provide, it's what we believe in. From our family to yours, happy holidays from Lisco, keeping you connected to what matters most.
Planning for 2026? Smart farmers know the best yields start with the right choices. At Beck's Hybrids, where farmers are art, helping farmers succeed is what makes up the fabric of our culture. Call Brandon Tegeler, your Beck's seed dealer serving Southeast Iowa. Get your 2026 seed orders in early and secure the varieties that perform best on your land. 641-919-7526. That's 641-919-7526. Beck's Hybrids, growing successful together.
At Community First Credit Union, we want you to smile more and stress less this holiday season. Right now, we're offering 3 savvy ways to slay this holiday. Enjoy our low intro rate Flex Rewards card, secure a personal loan at a low rate, or save in a flash with Skip-a-Pay. Visit c1stcu.com/holiday loan or stop by a branch for complete details. Slay this holiday with C First. Some restrictions apply. Loans are subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
This is Miss Bonnie at Packwood Locker and Meats of Packwood. Packwood Locker and Meats brings farm fresh to your table. Beefy with boldness, porky with perfection, fresh off the farm and into your kitchen. We know how to make every meal a masterpiece. Trust the quality and savor the taste, because at Packwood Locker and Meats, fresh isn't just a promise, it's a guarantee. Now open for retail and pickup 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays. Visit PackwoodLockerandMeats.com for more information. Trust me, you can't beat Peyton's Meat, and we dare you to try.
You're watching the Fairfield Trojans on the Atumwa Radio YouTube channel.
Welcome back in. Final score of that one, the boys game 57-39. And this is the post-game show sponsored by Cranston Family Funeral Home. Now, for the leading scorers for the opposing Washington Demons, leading scorer was number 1, Drew Conrad, with 18 points. And then the forward, number 4, Nick Stone, with 17. And then coming off the bench, it was number 20, Tate Griner, with 6. And then on the other side, the Fairfield Trojans' leading scorer was number 3, Ethan Biscard, with 14. Number 40, Elijah Zillman, with 10, 3 of those being jams. Always good to see there. And then off the bench, the 2 3-pointers sponsored by Beaner Funeral Home by Jeremy Parker, giving him 6 on the game. Trojans came up short this time around, but they will be playing again. They had a week to prepare and play here again against Keokuk. Well, that'll be a doubleheader. It will be broadcasted here on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network. Until then, on behalf of Ottumwa Radio Sports Network, I'm Christian Rasmussen here with the great producer, AJ Rowe. And until then, have a good evening